Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Check out my teleprompter over here. All right, how did we meet?
We met almost 9 years ago at White Party.
When he picked me up at a trash can.
We were both working for Demand Force, and I think on my very first day there, he made some comment about how long my resume was. Thank you for that, Danny.
First night of college, at a just random party.
I met Danny in LA right after Phil and I started seeing each other.
We met when we worked at Radius together, and we still work there together right now.
It was at a house party, I think it was a PFI house rush party, and Danny and I were taking a piss in some bushes behind the house.
David Morrell's apartment when he was about to pass out and we were all going to go out drinking.
I honestly can't remember a time when I didn't know Danny. We've been kicking it since we were this tall back in elementary school.
I know we met before probably at Tempest or some shit like that, but the first time that I remember we really hung out was for EDC.
Doing the drive around in circles thing, trying to follow somebody to their spot, and I saw Danny roll down my window and was like, hey, can you save your spot for me? And he was like, yeah, sure. And so he goes to his car and waits till I can get there so that I can take his parking spot.
We met in Vegas.
2006 in Lake Tahoe. More accurately, it was in a closet in a cabin in Lake Tahoe where we were locked with 20 other dudes for an entire weekend.
We went into San Francisco to play kickball, and thankfully kickball is something I'm pretty good at because he's kind of a yeller and he's a little bossy, despite his own kickball prowess.
Danny and I were both rushing Pi Kappa Alpha, and we both had got a bid, and we were all headed up to Lake Tahoe. Danny and Phil were sitting in the front seat, and myself and another friend were sitting in the back. And Danny and Phil were bonding, and that's when they really bonded. That's when they hit it off. Phil was like, oh yeah, I don't even need to drink. I don't need to drink to have a good time. But yeah, Danny was like, I don't drink either. Yeah, I don't need to. I thought both of them could potentially be gay.
So, describe him in 3 words. Inferior to me.
Passionate.
Dedicated.
Fun.
Compassionate and annoying.
Muscular.
I would say he's very loyal, super just happy all the time and friendly. Man, I just grabbed a dog. You're a dog, Danny.
Awesome.
Ambitious.
Bossy.
He's old, cocky,
Confident.
confident.
Confident and cocky. Really, really cool.
He's just a good guy, good bro, good homie. I know it's more than one word.
Douchey.
Kind of a douchebag.
Considerate douche. He'll push you down and he'll really get on your nerves, but then he'll do something nice and considerate to be okay, he's actually a good guy.
Bro.
Bro.
Booze proof.
And of course, Laban.
Favorite memory with Danny? There's a lot of favorite memories.
When we went to our first Warriors game together.
Coming back from Vegas, we actually almost ran out of gas. My light has been on for 20 miles, and then all of a sudden a Mirage kind of gas station shows up. We hugged each other pretty hard after that.
The 2010 World Series. We were sitting in our living room watching the game. We ran out the front door, ran down the street, and started screaming that we won the championship. 2014, all of October was pretty good too.
Shine and I like to call the Danny Bot night at Tempest when we were drinking heavily for an hour and a half. Danny bore the brunt of a lot of our comments and jokes about him. So, fun times.
Has to be senior year at Holy Land. And I was dressed up like the devil, he was the Dalai Lama, and we were making everybody play Slap the Wine Bag.
Slap the wine bag?
Yeah.
You mean slap the bag?
I was going to study abroad in Greece and Danny was going to China. We decided we needed to do going away parties. So we planned one night apart of a going away party. And then we did a second night, and I think we did a third night. I think it was a 3-night party streak to officially be going away party.
I'd have to say a bio trip. It's always a great time to go out, hike through the redwoods, get chased by some elk, and at the end of every day, drink some beers around the campfire.
Running around the streets of Thailand and in Bangkok.
In Bagan, we were just biking into the sunset together, but overall I would just say that whole Asia trip was pretty memorable.
Our trips abroad, Thailand, full moon party, a lot of crazy stuff happened. China, just drinking, getting a lot of fake stuff on the streets.
We talked about what our favorite city in the world is. Danny said his favorite city in the world is Shanghai. That's your favorite city in the entire world. And I think I'm a little biased because I'm from Hong Kong. Danny got really embarrassed that that was his favorite city, but he's proud of it.
When he lived in Shanghai, I came to visit him for the weekend. We went out all night at, I forget the name of the club, it was Babyface or something stupid like that. Ended up at a McDonald's eating Egg McMuffins and listening to Desperado by the Eagles while the sun was rising.
There's a laundry list. It goes on and on. It usually consists of him thinking he can drink, then he drinks, then he passes out.
EDC, Coachella, and basically any music festival we've been to together.
It's not necessarily a memory, a specific one-time memory. It's a multiple memories of the same type of thing. At Pike, at in China, in New Orleans, in LA, at Coachella, at EDC, in South America. I'm just constantly being woken up by Danny just being like, yeah, get the fuck up. And I'm just like, what?
We were doing the road to Hana in Hawaii. Danny, Susan, and Janet were all quite hungover, and Danny's up front. And at one point, he's like, Dana, like, I'm listening to everything you say, and I want you to keep talking, but I'm just gonna shut my eyes and quit responding. And I was like, Danny, so you're gonna go to sleep? That's fine. And he's like, no, I'm listening, man.
The World Series game that we went to, when Panda hit 3 home runs in that first game. Panda hit the first home run, and he stood up so fast that Danny almost blacked out just standing up from his seat. So that was a pretty cool experience because we won that game. We won that World Series with a sweep. So I think it's something I'll never forget about him.
What do I admire about him?
His ability to bring together so many good people from so many different backgrounds.
Besides his inability to get a hangover, I admire Danny's ability to make time for everyone.
I admire his ability to rally everyone and get people involved and get them to do stuff.
It doesn't matter what day of the week it is, how much work he has the next day, his ability to rally. He's just really the life of the party, and the amount of shots he takes, I secretly don't take any of them.
He's good at drinking. He's good at peer pressuring people to drink. He's a persuasive dude.
Other than the fact that he's consistently able to find shirts that are just maybe half a size too small for him, I would say the fact that if you're one of his friends, you know how dedicated and how much he has your back.
Danny's dance moves, I know it's kind of like kissing ass, but he has something about him when he's on the dance floor.
I feel Danny's like a utility infielder. He's pretty versatile. He's pretty good at everything, so he doesn't have a whole lot of weaknesses.
I admire his ability to put up with being the only boy in a family full of sisters, and his ability to keep his close connections with all of his friends in spite of how busy he may get.
I admire Danny's loyalty to his friends.
Danny's just amazing at taking care of other people, things, animals. He can take care of his friends, his girlfriends, his animals, his family, and be sane. And I think he's just amazing at taking care of people.
Danny is one of my best friends. He is fiercely loyal to all of his friends, even if he doesn't see you every day. When he sees you, you get back in step with him, and he is always there to watch out for you, no matter what's going on.
He's a very driven guy. He's always wanting to do different things. I always see him on these vacations and with different people, and he's an ambitious guy.
All joking aside, Danny is a guy who's really got his shit together, and I know I can always go to him for really good life advice.
He can be an asshole. I know at the end of the day, he's got a big heart, and it all comes from love.
What's next for him? Where do you see him in the future? and next experience you want to have with him?
Oh man, that's a deep question.
We often joke that Danny's me 10 years ago. That means he's kind of getting towards the waning days of his partying. And when he does go out, he's gonna complain about how loud a bar is and how he can't really hear his friends talk.
I can't wait till Danny caves in. He's not gonna continue to push the party for too long, right? He's always pushing us, drink, take shots, drink, take shots. Danny's gonna cave in.
Probably his plan to work around the world will kick in.
I think in the future, Danny will continue to explore the world and cross items off his bucket list.
Definitely starting a restaurant or a business of some kind.
Kind of becoming like a big businessman who gets to take trips everywhere, like, and flies crazy places, and everyone else is kind of like, what does he do? We don't know. Kind of like Barney Stinson from How I Met Your Mother.
Every year for the rest of our lives, he will continue to lose to me in fantasy football.
A lot of fun times, I'm sure. Probably some trips, Vegas, drinking.
Being Danny, you know. But obviously, I'd love to go on more adventures with him. You know, do some fun stuff.
He's gonna buy a house. Does he get more dogs? Because I know one thing, he doesn't have enough pets.
I'm gonna call it now. Danny's gonna be CEO of a Fortune 500 company someday.
So it's hard to say. I think the sky's the limit for this guy. He's a year older, which sucks, but I think he's gonna do new, bigger, greater, better things, and I'm pretty excited for that.
There's nothing really else to say, just, you know, I hate you. But happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Danny. Looking forward to this party. I bet it's gonna be a great one.
Happy birthday, dude. It's been a great year. Looking forward to many more.
Again, I just wish him the best birthday wish I could wish anybody, and that's just that over the next year you get to hang out with me a lot more. So, happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday, man. Welcome to the old man's club. I hate the fact that you're younger than me, so I can't give you shit for that. I will make you drink as best as I can, and I hope you have another great year. If you had told me when I saw you on that couch that you and I would still be this close of friends and celebrating together, I would have laughed in your face, considering how much of a bro you were back then and still are today. Love you, man, and happy birthday.
Nobody knows how you're a part of this friend group. Nobody knows whether you lift or not. You know, you try to integrate, but it's often unsuccessful. But we love you nonetheless. You come into every party with every awesome attitude, and even though we don't know why you're here, we love that you are. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And you know, you're a year older. Love you, man. Sorry we couldn't be there for your birthday. I really wish I could. Happy birthday, man. We'll celebrate it another way.
So we're gonna be in Europe. Wish I could be there. Cheers to you. I'm sure it's gonna be a great one. Happy birthday to you and Janet. Janet, I know you put a lot of time in this, so cheers to both of you guys. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Danny. Feel lucky to have you in our lives and wish you the best, and I hope you continue to make the most of life.
Just want to say I hope 28 is the best year yet. I am a couple months into my 28th birthday and it's pretty good so far, so I have to say that I think 28 is going to be a great year for you, and I hope you make lots and lots of money and take lots and lots of shots and have a great time.
Happy birthday, you're getting old. Shit, we're all getting old. Happy birthday, man.
I hope you have the opportunity to travel a lot in the upcoming year. I also hope that with football season starting up, and Dana is not going to be happy about this, but I really hope that the Niners do well this season. Dana. And, you know, I hope they do well this season, so yeah. Happy birthday, Danny.
And anyways, dude, happy birthday, bro. You're still an asshole for the fact that we can't have a joint party, but go fuck yourself. Not just kidding.
Happy birthday, man.
Danny, thanks for being a loyal dude and being #fitness. I know I'm not in town, but I hope you have a great birthday.
Happy birthday from 10,000 feet of elevation. Maui somewhere. I want to wish you a happy 28th birthday. Wish you nothing but epicness. And here, Ari, you want to say something? Ari. Say happy birthday, cousin Danny. We love you.
Happy birthday, Danny. Even though you annoy the crap out of me, I still love you a lot.
Birthday wishes. Happy birthday, you piece of shit. You're the best piece of shit I know, and I'm happy to call you my best friend.
I love you, bro.